factor for us just because we've been so close and we've seen that. And there have been guys around like me and older guys that have experienced that now, and having them as seniors and juniors is helping us get over that hump because they're holding guys more accountable, making guys go harder, making them work harder on and off the field so we can get over that hump this coming year.
Jon, there was so much enthusiasm around the program when Mark Stoops arrived, 50,000 for the spring game, the facility upgrades have come. Where do you feel like the level of enthusiasm is now, and how do you guys kind of, take that next step?
I think the level of enthusiasm is just as great as when he got here, just especially with this new facility and everything. It's going to be the best, I think. So I think that'll definitely help us, but, just relying on the fact that there's a new facility isn't going to get us that next win. It's going to be what we do as players and what we do on and off the field that's going to get us there.
Is it surprising, though? I mean, there was so much hope, and it's been kind of more of a struggle maybe than you guys thought it would be.
Well, I mean, every game is a struggle, and every game is going to come down to a couple plays, and we've put ourselves in a position now that we're there and we're competing, and that is our goal, is to get those one or two plays this next coming season that are going to change the outlook of our season.
In terms of the Florida game, I mean, that's obviously one. It's been a long losing streak, but you guys had chances these last two games. I mean, where you guys feel you are in that rivalry, that series?
The Florida rivalry, I mean, it's a unique rivalry just like Louisville, and we're going to approach both of those games just like we would any other game, which starts with Southern Miss. That at the beginning of the season, that's a pivotal game just because it's the first, and Southern Miss is a great team, so we're not going to take anyone lightly this year.
Well, what I mean is, you feel like you're real close in this Florida series. I mean, you guys probably should have won at the Swamp right 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't win, so we can't act like we had some sort of moral victory because we didn't win. So we're gonna just come out and compete in every game, try to win.
Jon, if you feel like in the fourth year with Coach Stoops, I mean, you guys, everything's kind of in place now to take that next step?
I think so. Yeah, Coach Stoops has come in and really set this foundation that we've been building off ever since, trying to change the culture around. So that's something we've rallied behind and we're really taking advantage of.
Jon, have you let yourself start to think about the NFL yet, and that next stage in your career, dream of playing there?
I mean, it's definitely a thought that pops into your head. So, okay. It's definitely a thought that pops into your head, but you can't let that be your forethought every day. So it's definitely come into my head, but it's not something that I focus on every day. So
when you come into college and say you're going to be an engineering major, is the NFL on the table then, or is that something that had developed over the course of as you've gotten better as a player?
I mean, yeah, it's always a dream of, I think most people that play football, they want to reach the highest, the highest peak, so to say. So yeah, it's always been a goal. Maybe it was more out of reach then, and it's a little more in reach now, but yeah, it'll be a unique experience if it ends up happening.
What's your take on Drew Barker as your quarterback?
I love the kid and can't wait to play this season with him. I think he's a great kid and he's gonna do a lot of great things for us.
What kind of strengths do you think he brings for you guys at that position?
Well, he's really just taken ownership of that spot and try to get better every day. So I think just his constant effort will really put him in a great spot to just be a great quarterback.
He still doesn't have a lot of experience. I think 70 passes last year. I mean, do you think he's ready to play a big role?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to do some learning on the job, but we all did at some point. So that's, got to learn sometime.
Jon, do the players have a sense that this is a big year for Coach Stoops and the program? This is kind of a make or break year almost.
Well, yeah, every year is kind of a big year.
Yeah.
So to say this year is any bigger than the other, I mean, every year is the biggest year. You know what I'm saying? So, we're just looking forward to go out this year and play every game and compete and win.
Jon, how difficult was it to balance the engineering and the football and the extra workouts and all those things over the 4 years?
It's definitely, it's not easy, but, you know, I think I was set up well in high school to, you know, manage my time well, and that's a huge part of it is just managing your time and being able to, you know, not watch TV and do your homework instead, and do your homework and then go lift or whatever it takes. So.
Did you learn that? Like, is that something your parents put in early, or was that?
My parents definitely contributed to, in a large part to that, just making me do homework and stuff like that or go lift or whatever. But I think that kind of stuck with me once I left the house, and you know, it's luckily I've had it, and I continue to use that self-discipline, and I think it's a great thing. So
How much time have you had for TV or going to movies or playing video games or whatever that most college kids are doing? Do you?
I mean, I have time for all that. I just choose to use that time for something else. Like during the season, I didn't watch Netflix, but that's just, you know, a conscious effort or a conscious decision everyone makes. Like, are you going to watch Netflix now, or are you going to go watch film and maybe do a couple extra things on the field or whatever? So it's just time management and deciding what you want to do.
What's been the impact